On this day, November 1st, 1860, Honduras pledged to respect freedom of religious worship. Honduras undertook to respect freedom of belief and religious worship, and a few months later, Guardiola was excommunicated, which generated tension between church and state that led to the so-called armed insurrection of some peoples that shook the clerical action and that was finally defeated by the government forces. He was the son of Bibiana Bustillo and Esteban Guardiola. He was born in Tegucigalpa on November 1st, 1816. Adversary of Morazán, he participated in the battles of the Holy Spirit and San Pedro Perulupán. He assumed the presidency of the State of Honduras on February 17, 1856. His friendship with the English facilitated the return to Honduras of the islands of the Bay and the Mosquitia. He'd fought the American filibuster William Walker. He was assassinated by members of his personal guard on January 11, 1862. He was elected by the National Congress and as Vice President Don José María Lazo. His administration was one of the most liberal in Honduras, despite belonging to the Conservative Party. I grant freedom of the press, of suffrage, and of locomotion. It respected and guaranteed individual freedom and regularized relations between church and state. In 1856, he concluded a treaty with Guatemala and El Salvador in order to send support to Nicaragua in the fight against filibustering. He fought William Walker, defeating him at El Obraje, and returned to Honduras once that chapter on the frigate Santa Ana in San Juan del Sur. Through the Wyke-Cruz Treaty, he succeeded in getting England to return the Bay Island and La Mosquitia to Honduras, leaving their inhabitants freedom of worship. In his period, William Walker returned for Trujillo. Guardiola commissioned General Mariano Alvarez to fight him. Persecuted, he was captured at the mouth of the Rio Tinto, and prosecuted, he was passed by arms in Trujillo on September 12, 1860. The vicar of Comayagua, Miguel del Cid, antagonized by General Guardiola, excommunicated him, but Pope Pius IX lifted the excommunication and appointed Fray Juan de Jesus Cepeda y Cepeda as Bishop of Honduras. Again elected as president, it was as vice president Don Victoriano Castellanos. There was broad electoral freedom. General Guardiola gave freedom of the press, and to defend himself against the charges made against him by the opposition, he founded the newspaper he called the Watchman. The mayor of Plaza de Comayagua, Pablo Argucia, in conspiracy with others, murdered him on January 11, 1862, this being the only assassination that has been committed in Honduras. This was a day in the history of Honduras.